We're at MIT with Diana Dabby, who is a graduate student in the Department of Electrical Engineering. She's devised a way to generate musical variations using a chaotic system. Diana, could you explain a little more what you've done?
Sure. Basically, I've designed a technique for generating any number of variations of an original musical work as you would like, and these variations can be very close to the original piece, or they can mutate beyond recognition. Furthermore, it's possible to achieve all degrees of variation in between these two extremes. And chaos has a natural mechanism, or one could view chaos as having as being a natural mechanism for variability. And essentially what I did was I tempered that variability by developing chaotic mapping, which will probably be explained at some point later. So with that in mind, I'd like to just say before we hear these variations that nothing you hear today is random, and everything you hear is based on the rich tradition of Western musical theory of the last couple of centuries, and I'm just trying to push it a little further ahead into the 21st century. So basically, I chose a very famous piece, which is Bach's Prelude in C from the Well-Tempered Clavier, Book 1, and I took the first two phrases, which are 11 bars, and I made two variations on those 11 bars. But first I thought it would be good to hear the original piece, and that's what I'll play for you right now. Okay, so next I made a variation that is a bit closer to the original Bach, and it also is based on the first two phrases of that Bach. And then I wondered what would happen if I went a little further out. And in fact, this next variation, also based on the first two phrases, obliterates all sense of key in the very beginning of it. And finally, well, actually, I've made hundreds of these variations, but finally, I'll play for you one which is based on the entire Bach Prelude. The entire Bach Prelude is about 1.5 minutes, and it runs 35 measures. And this variation is somewhat close to the original Prelude, but you're going to hear superimposed melodies and quite a bit of other devices too. So I guess we can, you would like to move on to the Gershwin and, okay.
Who's playing the piano?
I am. It's all my interpretation. Okay, so.